This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
TW.
Amazing, huh?
I got thinking about that today, about how weird your journey in wrestling has been, where, you know, you make the jump over based on a recommendation from Ric Flair from minor league baseball that the Crockett's owned, and get your chance at calling TV and eventually become the lead announcer on the show, and then get a big offer after, you know, there's some acquisitions made and JR's in, and there's some combining of forces. And you think, well, rather than deal with this, let me see what I can get the big offer from the WWF, uproot your family, move north, and, put in your notice, negotiate a really good deal for yourself in WCW, then put in your notice, go pick out a house in Georgia, go call WrestleMania, not call WrestleMania 6, watch WrestleMania 6, rush back, edit the tape, put your shit in a box, load up the family, move out of Beverly and get down there, buy the house you live in right now, settle in, and you're right back in time for RoboCop.
Thanks.
And
thanks for pointing that out.
5 years later, Eric Bischoff would say, you're too Southern. You're not on the big live show. You got to be thinking at that point, oh fuck, I've made a huge mistake. And then he quickly adjusts. You become the voice of Nitro. You enjoy some tremendous years at the tippy top of the mountain. And then a handful of years, not exactly at the top of the mountain. And then find yourself with no home in wrestling and decide to go back where it all started, to baseball. And then a hillbilly sees you at a convention, your only convention appearance of its kind. What Happened When is born. Now you're back on top, back where it all started with Turner. It's fucking crazy, is it not?
Well, it is. And seeing, having a hillbilly see me was the key part of that I never will forget. But I don't think I'm back on top now, but I know I'm not back on top, but I do know this. I'm sitting there next to Chris Jericho announcing with him, thinking that life's pretty fucking good.
It is pretty fucking good. And let me just tell you right now, you're the best announcer in wrestling right now.
No.
Hear me out. Now, you said earlier, and I think you hit on something that maybe isn't discussed enough, as we'll see The Rock making his way to the ring here. For whatever reason, the internet has not been kind to Michael Cole, and Michael Cole has been in a thankless position. He's almost sort of the Steve Young of WWE, where for years and years, Joe Montana was the man in San Fran, and whoever came after him, man, it was going to be fucking tough titty.
Right.
And Steve Young, no matter how many games he won, even when he won the Super Bowl, yes, they appreciated him, but he still wasn't Joe Montana to those fans. And I feel like that's the spot Michael Cole's in. You've got to follow JR.
Sure.
And you sort of had a different path, and fans grew tired of your shit in WCW too. The familiarity breeds contempt, or whatever that cliche is. And
sure.
And then you had an opportunity to come back, and people were so excited for the nostalgia aspect of your return, and your commentary now brings them back to their childhood, which is why we open the show with, hey, the voice of your childhood, Tony Schiavone. I mean, who's your competition? Like, realistically, is it Tom? Is it Cole? Is it Tom?
No,
is it Tom Phillips? Is it Byron Saxton? Is it Corey Graves? Like, I like all those guys, and they're all great guys, but
I still think JR can sell a wrestling match better than anybody.
I'm not arguing that, but I'm saying fans have gotten a little bit familiar with him. And as a result, anytime he's on commentary and has one slip up, man, they just eat his ass alive. If you have the same slip up, they're like, oh, Tony. It's just weird where if you guys made the exact same mistake, they would string him up and they would race to forgive you.
Yeah. It's like that one night that I called Darby Allin or whatever. I called Darby Allin, Sammy Guevara, and Sammy Guevara, Darby Allin. I kept mixing them up, and I was forgiven easily. I couldn't understand why, but.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money, it's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at savewithconrad.com.